Good morning, sweethearts. Oh, what a night. Bit disturbed, sleep and such. Can't remember what I was dreaming about today. Usually I can. I always find it very important to try and remember your dreams. As we all know, they're the royal road to the subconscious, and they tell you what your life is really all about. But that's not the only thing. You can become lucid as well, which means that your attention in your dreams can be of the same level as the attention that you have of daily life all around you. And that's when you can really make connections with reality. At least break the certainty that reality is only what happens in waking life, which of course isn't the case. It's a very, very small window of what life is really all about. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the cards today as well, or about the animals in the cards. Many people don't believe that animals have any kind of psyche or soul at all. But believe me, they all do. They're all very, very aware, and they're all very, very astute, and in their own way. It's just that human beings have never bothered to learn any of the animals' languages whatsoever, except perhaps the old horse whisperer or dog trainer who really do know. But animals don't only have an awareness within daily life, they also have a spiritual aspect, every single one of them, just like we do. And each one of those spiritual aspects also has an oversoul, which is, let's say, the spiritual aspect or the awareness of the species, of the entire species. And this is where we get our power animals from. They are, let's say, emission that we can relate with, which is the spiritual aspect of that entire species. And this is where the information comes from that we use with things like animal card readings and your personal power animals, your totem animals. Everyone has always had a favorite animal or a favorite pet or a favorite toy, which allows you to use that as a connection between the awareness of themselves and the awareness of that animal. And they really are, doing their absolute best to take care of us and to look after us. And for the cards, I use them as a bridge. It's like a little jumping off point. It's like a springboard that allows you to get into contact with that specific awareness, or it allows you, at the very least, to get into contact with your own inner awareness, because it gives you a little place where you can start moving intuitively towards what's happening in the inner world. And the medicine cards are all about the inner worlds. It's all about your heart, your spirituality, your evolution. And in the meantime, I have picked two cards. Now, the first card I picked is Antelope, and Antelope is all about action. So it's all about working in the world, and Antelope always has to be very aware. Otherwise they'd get eaten, wouldn't they? They don't only live in the African plains, but being as I was brought up in Africa myself, that is how I think of them. And they're always trembling on the edge of dashing off. They're always very, very aware. Their ears swivel, their eyes look. They're always very, very in the world, especially because they have to make sure that they don't become prey. And they're very, very active. If you've ever seen them jump or run, it is an amazing sight. And they do actually act very well in the world. So today is about action, and a lot of action. You can get a lot done today, physically, in the world today. So if you've messed up your room or your house as a tip, today's the day to deal with it. If you've got a backlog at work, today is the day to get on with that. If you haven't been training for a week, today is the day to go training and really use your muscles, move your body, get things done, improve your environment, do it that way. And for the second card, I have got Snake. And Snake is about transmutation, which means changing the self without changing the self. This ties in nicely with cleaning up your environment, because as a snake sheds its skin, it becomes itself again, it becomes renewed, but it is not renewed like may be a butterfly, which changes into a completely different being. The snake stays the same being, only it's renewed as the same being. So what the antelope and the snake are telling us today is that you have to take action, and you can be proud of that action, and it'll be a good day to take action, and it'll feel great to take action. And the snake is saying that this is a transmutational process. You can shed your skin. You can become what you really are. You can look around at your environment, or your wardrobe, or the way you do your makeup, or whatever it is that you actually do today to transmute yourself, which means you will change and feel renewed, but you will be the same. Like having a lovely sauna on, and then taking a freezing cold shower, and then really taking care of your skin. Have a skin scrub. Really, take it very literally. Do something with your skin. If you've burnt in the sun, I'm glad it's cloudy today, which it is, then you can today really take care of your skin. You can take care of yourself. You can take care of your environment. And that also ties in with what I was saying with Antelope. Tidy up your room. Make the beds. Clean the kitchen. Do some gardening. Do something about your outer self. As your environment reflects your inner work, today is all about outer work. It's all about taking that action, getting things done. You'll feel better. You'll feel better. Shedding skin is hard. It's very uncomfortable, and the new skin is very tender, and it requires a little bit of care. So take some care. Transmute the self. If we look at it in the inner worlds, it's being radical with your thoughts. It's taking the other choice. If you always act in a specific way today, act in a different way. And this is a very good one, because if you change your habits, if you change your routines, the prey is no longer in the place where the hunter expects you to be. Therefore, you're safe. So do something different. Think differently. Feel differently. Make a different choice. If you were going to quit smoking, do it today. Today is the day for it. If you're going to stop drinking, do it today. Because today is the day for action, no matter how uncomfortable it is. Because you will renew yourself with Snake. That's how these two cards work together. There you are. This is a really good one. This is a really good one. And it's an easy one to understand, because we can all do that. Fair enough, everybody. Have a lovely day. Take care. And go easy on yourself. Be nice to everybody around you. Being kind is the best thing. And please like and subscribe. Bye-bye.